and welcome to Thursday's edition of the Regional News. We begin with news from Trinidad. A 4-year-old was killed and her body was disfigured in Aruca on Monday night. The deceased has been identified as Amara Lalit. At about 10 hours on Monday, a woman of 5th Street, Aruca, went to the Aruca police station to make a report of abuse. She told the officers that she had been beaten by a man she knew and that the suspect had taken her child hostage. Her clothes were ripped and had marks of violence, the Express was told. A team of officers led by Inspector Pierre and Inspector Joshua went with the woman to the home and made a horrific discovery. The Express was informed that the child was beheaded. Her head was in one room of the home, while her body was said to be in another. The 39-year-old suspect was arrested, and 2 knives were recovered from the scene. However, due to the lighting conditions at the premises, crime scene experts were advised to return to the area at dawn to ensure that no items had been missed. Police sources could not confirm allegations made at the scene that the suspect may have suffered from a mental illness or had a mental breakdown. News from Grenada. Grenada is set to get more assistance from Cuba under fresh agreements that are arranged to be signed in Havana this week, as the island's Prime Minister embarks on his first official visit. Prime Minister Declan Mitchell heads a delegation that includes 4 of his senior ministers on the visit to Cuba, where they are scheduled to sign 9 memoranda of understanding, including upgraded agreements in health and education. Memoranda covering cooperation in agriculture and fisheries, climate resilience, infrastructural development, culture and creative cooperation, tourism and sports will also be inked. It is the first official visit to Havana by a Grenadian leader in a decade. Prime Minister Mitchell, who has been there before for other engagements, will officially meet with Cuban President Miguel Diaz-Canel as well as Prime Minister Manuel Cruz. The visit comes on the 45th anniversary of the establishment of diplomatic relations between St. George's and Havana, except for a brief period after the U.S. intervention in 1983. The 2 Caribbean countries have enjoyed excellent relations. Grenada's international airport was built mainly with Cuba's assistance, and hundreds of professionals now serving in the country have benefited from Cuba's scholarships. The Grenada delegation, which flies to Havana on Thursday, April 11, returns home on Sunday, April 14, 2024. We tell you now that gun violence has claimed another life in the Bahamas. The Royal Bahamas Police Force said it received a shot spotter alert around 11 p.m. on Wednesday about a gun being fired on Cowpen Road in Nassau. When officers arrived, they found the body of a man who was yet to be identified, lying near a fruit stand opposite Montgomery Avenue with an apparent gunshot wound to the head. This murder took the Bahamas' 2024 homicide figure to 38. Speaking with reporters at the crime scene, Chief Superintendent Michael Johnson appealed for witnesses to come forward and assist police with their investigation, as they were unable to determine how the man got to the area or his identity. Johnson said police remain concerned about the crime wave spreading across the Bahamas. He said anti-crime efforts such as saturation paroles has helped to reduce crime, and officers remain committed to returning the Bahamas to the safe place it is known to be. I am KERESE Gonzalez. Thank you for watching.